Elizabeth Laval, president of the Fresno County Historical Society, joins us every month for a look back at history and a look into the future while we preserve history right now. And each month she writes a newsletter called The Grapevine that gives our community a little monthly news and updates and a look back into history. And this month we're talking about the annual Gala.
We are.
And I love the theme this year. So what's the theme? What are we celebrating?
Okay, so it's Stars, Stripes, and Swing. And this is going to be on March 24th. It's coming up soon.
I know.
And what will happen is we'll be at Chandler Airfield. There'll be some big surprises, some old aircraft, and we're going to have dinner out there, and then big band music, and we have casino tables, and even we hope a little shop where you can buy your loved one a ring that you know, in the old days at the USO shows, boys would come home, they'd meet their sweetheart, and they could buy them an engagement ring right there.
Oh, yeah, you hear that, Michael?
Yeah. They'll be on there, but they might be more like, you know, pops. This is something fun.
And the USO, Star, Stripe,
dinner.
and Swing.
Yeah.
40s.
40s theme. And you can dress in your uniform if you have one. Okay. And there are a lot of guys I know that are trying to lose that last inch so that they can put their uniform, because we're going to do some special things for those in uniform.
Oh, that's fun.
But you don't have to. You can wear your suit. You can, girls are wearing the 40s dresses or a uniform, whatever it is. But the main thing, Emily, is that all of this is a fundraiser that helps do our job, which is to preserve the current things that are happening through oral histories, documentaries. We're getting ready to film a documentary, and all of this helps that. And our oral history collection, we need everybody's support. So if there are a lot of great causes out there to support, but this one touches everyone in the valley.
It's so easy to look at like a history book or look at a documentary or look at some sort of history and think, wow, that's something that's really cool to look at. But you also have to think that what you're creating right now and your pictures right now will also be historical someday.
They will.
So we need people like you to preserve that history.
Well, our motto is we're making history every day.
Yeah.
And you are. And so, I mean, I always ask people when I'm speaking, raise your hand if you have a box, a bag, a closet full of photos you don't know what to do with. One of our projects is free to the public. We're helping them learn how to preserve their photos. And we're going to be doing that all around the whole county, ongoing.
Yeah.
But we can't do it without people's support.
Right.
And this gala, as much fun as it's going to be, and it is going to be fun. And thank you to Casey for being our great sponsor. I know you're going to be there.
I will be there.
And dressed up.
I will be there, and I like to go all out because the party really is.
It's a great party.
It is a step back in time.
It is.
Last year's, I didn't feel like I was in Fresno at all.
No.
I thought I was at the Coco Cabana for sure.
The minute you walk in, we're going to have the Jeeps with the boys in the flight uniforms. They're going to help you safely land your car, take you over to where it's not going to be a lot of walking, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And so get online, valleyhistory.org, and get your tickets. And
so the ticket price that you pay will go to the work that you guys do all year. And so you talk about it a little bit in the Grapevine. So what do you guys have going on? You talk about Fresno first in the museum, and you talk about the Fields of Fresno and Julia Bell. So let's talk about the Grapevine.
So the Grapevine this month, I love the story on Julia Bell, who was a freed slave, who was African-American woman, who there was a collection called the Hutchinson Collection that we've been able to digitize quite a bit. And for whatever reason, one of the reasons being Fowler, the city of Fowler, let African Americans own land. Not everywhere did. Yeah. And here she was, a widowed woman, and we have a living history event coming up called Time Travelers, and someone's going to be Julia Bell, and you're going to get to talk to her and ask questions and all of that. But my favorite story in the Grapevine this month was about Pinedale.
Oh, yes.
Celebrating its 100th anniversary this month.
That's so cool.
I know it. Nobody understood that Pinedale was 8 miles out of town.
Yeah.
And they created this, there you can see on the 25th the day after our gala, so we're all going to be feeling really great going to that parade. But Pinedale is 100 years old this month. Started as a mine, as a lumber mill, and it was the only electric lumber mill in the country. And it brought down for about 10 years an incredible amount, and then of course it went bankrupt. It was just expensive.
Yeah.
And then the history goes into, it was an internment camp for Japanese Americans, and then it became a training center for signals, and the first Japanese American men freed from camp that went into the military to learn signals and how to translate for the Pacific Theater were actually trained in Pinedale.
Wow.
I know, there's such a history there.
You know what's really crazy to me is that there's lots of places now that are starting to turn 100.
They are.
Like, time just keeps marching on, and that's why we need the Fresno County Historical Society, so they can take note of it and preserve it. We will have all the information about Stars, Stripes, and Swing on our website, so grab your tickets, grab your table. Elizabeth Laval, thank you so much.
Thank you, Emily. See you there.
I'll see you there, and I will see you next month. Coming up here on Central Valley today, every day is the perfect day for Pizookie, BJ's Restaurant and Brew House. They join us in the kitchen after the break. Stay there.